fell in love with her as soon as I saw her on the screen. I mean, I don't know where they found this young lady, but she was just terrific. I mean, if you can imagine Bette Midler as a kid, 10, 11, 12 years of age, she was absolutely perfect. From the new movie Beaches, she's from California, and here she is, Mayim Bialik.
Same face, I can't believe it.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah. Now, I know she doesn't look like Bette right here, but you're going to see in a few minutes, they put a red wig on you, right,
Yeah,
Mayim?
red wig.
And if that isn't the face.
The face,
yeah,
though,
absolutely
incredible.
right. So
She can do anything.
she can sing, she can play the trumpet, she can even tap dance.
Which she couldn't before the movie, but you just...
You had to take lessons for it?
Yeah, a little bit before, and I took privates.
Shall we go out in a blaze of glory with you tap dancing your brains
see
out?
her.
In the great tradition of show business? Mayim Bialik, ladies and gentlemen. Hey! Mayim Bialik from Beaches. Going to be a big star. We'll be back with Raju on our workout in just a moment.
It's really a pleasure to meet you.
It's her own series now. It's called Blossom, and that's what she looks like in the series.
Created for her, Reed.
Exactly.
What you've been waiting for your whole
All
life.
my life. Here she is, Mayim Bialik. Mayim Bialik, how are you? Nice to see you.
Mayim. Very nice to see you again.
Mayim, look how grown up you are.
Congratulations.
Yes, yes, indeed. Did I tell you you'd be a big star?
You
Did you hear it here? Absolutely.
So now you have your own series. He hates your guts, you must know. I mean, this is what he wants to happen to him.
Okay, we've watched Mayim Bialik blossom over the last... Why? You know, I know this young lady for years, and all of a sudden I'm having a mental block.
You know why? Because her name is spelled the certain way, and it's Mayim front ways, and it's Miyam backwards.
Now you really got me screwed up, you know what I'm saying?
Just call her Miss Bialik.
Okay, Miss Bialik blossomed over the last 5 years on that hit series Blossom. You just saw the rest of the cast members there. Now she has a plum role as Woody Allen's daughter in his TV movie Don't Drink the Water. Here she is, Mayim Bialik, everybody. Mayim, how are you?
Hi, nice to see
Good
you.
to see you.
Hi,
Mayim.
Mayim.
It's beautiful.
Oh, you're
I like
nice.
your hair.
Thank
Mayim. Look at you.
Growing up
my
before our
gosh.
eyes.
Now that Beaches movie was when?
It was about, oh boy, 6.5 years ago or so.
6.5 years ago, and you must have been, what, 12, 13?
I was 12, yeah.
12 years old. And she played, if you recall, Bette Midler's daughter.
No,
Well,
Bette Midler is a
her
young
as
girl.
a young girl.
As a young girl, right, exactly.
And they looked exactly alike.
Exactly alike, yeah.
Now, that's not been a hindrance in any way because your career's just skyrocketed ever
Well,
since.
yeah, I mean, it's nice to get out of what I was doing because a lot of times you can get typecast, but I think because I was wearing the wig and because I wasn't really playing myself or a character like myself, you can sort of get out of that.
Yeah.
And did you do much acting before that?
Yeah, I did different episodicals, you know, guest spots on Webster and Empty Nest and things like that. But that was really a year after I started acting, so fairly quickly, I guess.
You were a real musician before that.
Yeah,
Trumpet, piano.
yeah, when I was little, that was even before I started acting. I just kind of, you know, had an affinity, I guess, for just music, and I really liked it, so.
You could pick up an instrument and just...
Well, no, I wouldn't, you know, consider myself a savant that way, but I guess I just, you know, I just like music because my family was, you know, really music-oriented.
She's a very bright lady, you know, accepted into Harvard University.
Yes.
But she had told them they had to wait, right?
What'd you do about that? Put them on hold?
Well, I told them, I told them they had to wait. No, basically, you know, I was working, and I'm really happy that I have such a nice job, and so I figure I'll do that now, and college will
Incidentally,
always
how
be
does
there.
that work? When you're accepted by a college, and if you're not ready to go,
Right.
You can put them on hold, and
Well,
do you
for
have
a
to take
year.
any tests a year
Well,
later?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
Yeah.
This would have been my second year going into college.
Yeah.
So basically, you can defer for a year, and otherwise I would just reapply.
Yeah.
And I also got into UCLA, which is also nice.
So you haven't rejected it altogether. You still may do
No.
it.
Yeah, I still may. It's just,
Good.
you know, kind of far off in the future.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got involved with this hit series,
That's
and
right.
you got a lot of things going
Yeah.
on. Woody Allen, who had an interesting article by Bill Zemi in Esquire magazine this month.
The Zemi Man.
Zemi Man, Struck Again, has made a new TV movie, which is, I don't remember Woody ever being involved in a TV movie
I think this is his first in a very, very long time.
Yeah, and he needed somebody to play his daughter, right?
Yes.
And called on you, and what was that interview like?
Well, it was kind of interesting. I'm with ICM, and he is too, so I kind of really just heard about it through the grapevine, as they say, and I met him in New York, and the meeting lasted about 5 minutes.
That's it?
And yeah, and I walked into a very dark room. It was very, the way I pictured meeting Woody Allen would be. He was sort of standing in the corner, and he was really, you know, just adorable, and I'm a big fan for, you know, quite some time. And it literally lasted, I think, 7 minutes. I timed it.
Well,
And it was,
what did he ask you?
He said, "Oh, so, how old are you?" I said, "Well, I'm 18. He said, "Okay, when do you finish production of Blossom?" I said, "March." And he said, "Okay, well, go get fit for wardrobe."
That was
That
it?
was it?
That was it.
Wow.
And I'm
What a
shaking. I don't
sweet
think I
talker.
said anything intelligible other than that.
Yeah.
Just 18 March, you know. And then I left, and that
And
was
then you
it.
left the Woodman in the dark there in that room.
He was screening something or editing something, so I got fit for wardrobe, and then I flew back to LA, finished up the Blossom season, and
And did you become friendly then during the filming?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say friendly. He's a very kind of quiet man. You know, he's not really a talkative, like, "So, baby, what's going on?" You know, he's very sort of just quiet and really into his work. But that's nice. It's refreshing to, you know, to just work with someone who's really into, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to do it, and then we all want to go home.
And how was he as a director?
He was great. You know, I work in sitcom usually, so we're used to kind of precision and, you know,
And
making it
rushed.
as funny and big as possible.
And hitting your marks.
And exactly. And Woody was more like, "Oh, do whatever you want. You know, if you want to hit a different mark or if you want to pick something up at a different time, that's fine." So it was kind of weird to get out of what I'm used to.
I bet that was great, though,
but it was
creatively
great.
for you.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so wonderful to work with a director like that. So it was a great experience.
So the movie takes place in the 1960s. You're the Woodman's daughter, and
Right.
your love interest, you have a fiance.
I have a fiance who we never meet,
Yeah,
but
but
the love interest is Michael J. Fox. And I should mention Julie Kavner's the mother, and
Oh,
she's just
she's
Yeah.
so good.
oh, she's so great.
So here's a scene where you get acquainted with Michael J. at
That's
the
right.
American Embassy over
In some nondescript European country.
Don't drink the water.
I travel a lot, you know, suddenly and
Well, it must be exciting, you know, to be in all those different countries. Mr. Kilroy said you've been in almost every embassy. That's really
He
amazing.
said that? Well, not every embassy.
It doesn't sneak up on you, it just attacks.
Oh, you haven't eaten anything, right?
Look how quickly I'm talking personally
Oh,
with you.
no.
I don't like to be forward.
Hey, don't be
but
silly.
wine or no wine, I promise, no more questions. What
okay.
school did you go to?
Harvard?
Hmm,
Yeah, I wanted to go to
Harvard.
art school, but
really?
my family had other plans.
Oh, that's too bad. So what does your fiancé do?
I don't have a fiance. You do.
Oh, that's right. Look at me, I'm drunk already. Notice I'm not asking you questions.
That's all right. So what does he do, your fiance?
He? Oh, Donald. He's a dermatologist. We met at Trader Vic's. I was choking on some Cosmo tidbits. It's actually an interesting story. He reached down my throat and pulled out a toothpick with a half-eaten shrimp on the end of it. Later that night, we made love.
What is it about Woody Allen's movies that the dialogue flows like it's coming directly from
That's
you?
really the question
Quirky.
that people have asked me. You know, people always say, well, are you ad-libbing? Are you not ad-libbing? And I know when I've watched his movies, it seems like ad-libbing, but he actually just has an incredibly nutty, brilliant knack for writing dialogue that sounds like ad-lib.
So every word you said was his. in the script.
Well, it really depends, because usually at the end of scenes, he would encourage us to ad-lib. I happen to be a terrible ad-libber to the point where I was just like, I couldn't say anything. And he told me Diane Keaton also can't ad-lib, because really when I'm asked to ad-lib, I just like nod and like repeat what they say. It was very embarrassing, because Michael was very good at it. You know, he could create new things, and I'm like so interested watching everybody act. I'm
Yeah.
just, oh yeah, So that was really my main thing.
Well, it's coming out this December. Don't
looks
drink the water on
fantastic.
ABC, and thanks so much.
Thank
for
you.
being with us. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.